Quotes from J.C. Ryle. From the Kindle, Deep Christian Quotes and Bible Verses. First quote. Job thought he knew his heart, but affliction came and he found he did not. David thought he knew his heart, but he learned by bitter experience how woefully he was mistaken. Peter thought he knew his heart, and in a short time he was repenting in tears. Oh, pray, beloved, if you love your souls, for some insight into your own corruption. Second quote. People generally are resolved to think that salvation is not a very hard business, and that after all most people will be saved. Now what solid reason can people show us for these common opinions? Upon what scripture do they build this notion, that salvation is an easy business, and that most people will be saved? What revelation of God can they show us, to satisfy us that these opinions are sound and true? They have none, literally none at all. They have not a text of scripture which, fairly interpreted, supports their views. Third quote. I believe that the time has come, when it is a positive duty to speak plainly about the reality and eternity of hell. A flood of false doctrine has lately broken in upon us. Men are beginning to tell us that God is too loving and merciful to punish souls forever, and that all mankind, however wicked and ungodly some of them may be, will sooner or later be saved. We are invited to leave the old paths of apostolic Christianity. We are told that the views of our fathers about hell, and the devil, and punishment, are obsolete and old-fashioned. Fourth quote. We are to embrace what is called a counter-theology and treat hell as a pagan fable, or a bugbear to frighten children and fools. Against such false teaching I desire, for one, to protest. Painful, sorrowful, distressing as the controversy may be, we must not blanket or refuse to look the subject in the face. I for one, am resolved to maintain the old position, and to assert the reality and eternity of hell. Fifth quote. The scripture has spoken plainly and fully on the subject of hell. I hold it to be impossible to deal honestly with the Bible, and to avoid the conclusions to which it will lead us on this point. If words mean anything, there is such a place as hell. Thanks.